Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the evening of June 26th. Sitting in for Andy Rooney. So here it goes. Mr. Rooney did a special a long time ago on elections. And he likes the concession speeches of the losers. He don't like to talk about the winners. But he does like to watch the concession speeches of the losers. Poor Mr. Rooney. If we were alive today, he would be so distraught because, well, there is no concession speeches. You know, back in 2016 when Hillary Clinton lost to Trumpy Dumpy, you didn't hear a concession speech from her. I'm going to continue the fight. Yeah. Like, what did you hear from CNN? Oh, there's something wrong here. Obama won this state 4 years ago. What is going on? Our projections had that Hillary Clinton was going to slap the state, and now they didn't even say that Trump won. You notice that? Then you had ABC News. And this is funny, Mr. Rooney, wherever you are and you're listening to this, because they got a program called The View on ABC. I think it was around when you were still here. Barbara Walters had it back then. Well, she's no longer there, but the funny thing is, you got Joy Behar here, and in 2016 when Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton, all you heard was, get your abortions now because they're going to be illegal. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. And we just had the midterms back in 2018. We're waiting for 2020. And in the midterms, they had an interesting race here in Georgia between Mr. Brian Kemp, which was the Secretary of State at the time, and Stacey Abrams, which was an African-American that won a Democratic vote. So it was a close race, you know, really down to the wire. And to this day, you never got a concession speech from her. I got robbed, is all we hear from her. I got robbed. Can you imagine the old guys like Barry Goldwater, Mondale, President Ford, Carter, heck, even Adlai Stevenson? Or how about Dewey? Especially when they had that Tribune article. Dewey wins! Yeah, right. And it turned out that Gillum Harry won, right? Well, you don't have concession speeches anymore, Mr. Rooney. I can imagine what's going to happen in 2020. Oh, by the way, we got 23 dum-dums, pardon me, Democrats running for president, and Mr. Trump, he'll be Mr. Trumpy Dumpy again with his deplorables in 2020. So I don't know what you're going to do if you were here, and especially if you were doing, you know, a few minutes of 60 Minutes, a few minutes of Andy Rooney. What would you say about the election of 2020? What would you have said about the election of 2016? Concession speeches? Where are you going to find them? There's no discourse. There's a lot of discourse here. There's no, thank you, you were a good guy and I lost to you, but I'll get you back 4 years from now. You don't see that no more. All you see is, I didn't lose. I'm still here. You know, Stacey Abrams is running all over the country. She hasn't decided what she wants to be yet. But can you imagine if she says, oh, a governorship was lost for a dog? Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, so you run Bubba for governor. Run Bubba for governor, get 3,000 votes, and make Stacey Abrams lose the race. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? Can you imagine the concession speech after that? Yeah. Mr. Rooney. So you see, you left at a good time, Mr. Rooney. Concession speeches just are not there anymore. You got sore losers. Very sore losers. This is your favorite alien sitting in for Mr. Rooney, and I hope wherever he is, he heard this. See you guys later. Bye.